Today is Tuesday, Parashat Chukat, the end of the parasha of this week. The pasuk reads, "Vayetze Og melech Bashan likratam." Og, the king of Bashan, went towards them, Hu vechol amohim, and all these people, lamilchama, for war to Edrei. So here we have Og, the king of Bashan, who's coming to have a war against the Jewish people. Vayomer Hashem el Moshe, and Hashem tells Moshe, Al tira oto, don't be afraid from him. Ki beyadecha natati oto, because I'm going to give him into your hand, ve'et kol amo, ve'et arzo, his people and his land. Let us remember that just before that, there was a war with the Sichon, who was the very powerful king also. But there, it doesn't say that Hashem told Moshe, don't be afraid of Sichon. Sichon was the king Melech HaEmori. So after that war, once they won that war, then Og Melech HaBashan comes towards them. But here, the Pasuk tells us, Moshe is told by Hashem, don't be afraid of him. Very unusual, because until now, different challenging situations, Hashem didn't tell Moshe, don't be afraid. Why here? It's emphasized that Hashem tells Moshe, don't be afraid of him. And Rashi explains, Shaya Moshe yareh leilachem, because Moshe was afraid to have wage war against Og. That when Og comes towards him in war, he was afraid from Og. Why? Shemata amod lo zchuto shel Avraham, that maybe Og would have a certain zechut, a certain merit. When the situation happened with Abraham, shene'emar bayavo palit Og shepalat minavim, because Og was the person who came to tell Abraham that Lot, his relative, was taken captive, and that chesed that he did with Abraham and with Lot, actually, that Abraham then went to war and freed Lot from being a captive. That means sort of like good deeds that Og did, which is a small, could be small unquote, action that he did. He just told Abraham, Lot is captive by these armies, and Abraham went and freed Lot. So that mitzvah that Og did many years earlier, Moshe Rabbeinu was concerned, was afraid that maybe that zechut, that mitzvah that he did of saving Lot and informing Abraham, will come to protect him in the war against Moshe and Am Yisrael. An incredible concept here, that sometimes one small mitzvah can go a very long way, to the extent that Moshe was concerned that in that war with Og, maybe that merit will stand to benefit Og. And Hashem tells him, don't be afraid of him, because you're going to win in that battle. Do not be afraid. And from this we learn an important principle: don't underestimate the value of any chesed, even what would seem on the surface to be not such a big chesed. All what Og did, he just told Abraham, Lot is a captive there. But that was enough to create concern for Moshe Rabbeinu, that good deed might protect Og, and that's why Hashem told him, don't be afraid of him. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.